Hi, everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about setting up polls within your Zoom classroom. Now, you'll need to make sure that on Zoom.us you have polls turned on. And then when you set up your meeting, it's going to be one of those categories at the bottom to make sure you check, just like breakout room. And that's what's actually going to put it down here at the bottom of our bar. So to ask your class a poll, you would just click on that. Now, if you already have some pre-made polls, they'll automatically pop up, and that's okay. But if you have never made one, it'll actually look kind of similar. And basically, I would just click this edit button here, and it's going to leave Zoom and go right to zoom.us. And actually, in that settings, there's a button that says Edit Meeting Polls. It'll bring you here. And this is where I can see all the polls I'm going to create. Now, for the sake of this, I'm just going to delete these two, just so it kind of looks like as if you were doing this brand new. The awesome thing is you can actually do this mid-lesson. So maybe you forgot to make one or something just dawned on you. Maybe it seems like the class might not be getting what you're teaching. They're having some difficulties. You can quickly make a poll just to see where the kids are at with this. So when I click on that and add poll, this first part is actually the category. So maybe I want to call this entrance/exit tickets. And the awesome thing is you can use these over and over again. I'm going to just say, how are you feeling about this lesson? Question mark. I feel good. I feel okay. And then if I need another one, I can do that. Or I feel bad. I'm going to put a frowny face there. If I want these to be anonymous, meaning that I'm not going to see who answered what, it automatically checks that off. But if I want to see who answered what, I can go ahead and uncheck that. I'm going to then hit save, and you can see it's now added it here. And I'm going to go back to Zoom, and just a fun little tip with our laptops, if you use 3 fingers, like if you're holding up the number 3 on the mouse pad, or trackpad, I should say, and you swipe up, it'll bring you here to all the windows you have opened. And now I can actually see here's Google Chrome, and here's Zoom. And I'm going to just click on my Zoom to get back into my meeting with my students. Now, I'm going to X out of this just so you can see when I click on polls, this pops up. Now, if I had more than one poll here, there'll be an arrow next to it, and that way I can choose which one I want. I could actually, with entrance and exit tickets, maybe want to ask multiple questions. You can actually see when I'm here, let me just edit this one, I can add another question here as well, and they'll get all of those questions on this page. So let me just go right back. I want to make sure that I launch the polling. What this is going to do is it's going to send something that looks similar to this screen onto their screen, and they're going to get the option of checking which one they feel like. Now, this was the single choice one. Multiple choice is not where you're, the students are answering a multiple choice question. It's where, they can say, I feel good and I feel okay. Obviously, with this question, we don't want that. So that's why I just did the single choice. But you do have that option as well. I'm going to go ahead and hit launch polling, and I can see it says that they are now viewing the questions. I can get real-time results, seeing how many people answered each one, what percentage, and I also have a timer here, and this is really good because I can say, you have 15 seconds to answer this question, and at 15 seconds, I hit end polling. They can no longer go and do this poll. It'll actually leave their screen, but now I could actually share the results. So now the students are going to get to see how many said good, how many said okay, how many said bad, what percentage, and it's just a nice way to kind of see how the class is feeling. Use this to get quick answers to questions, things like that. I just need to make sure when I don't want them to see it anymore, I can hit stop share. So if I wanted to use this as kind of a entrance and exit ticket, right? I want to see how they feel at the beginning of a class and then at the end of the class. I can go and hit relaunch. And so let's say I had, just for example purposes, I had 5 say good, 5 say okay, and 5 say bad. But then at the end, I want to see, okay, did their feelings change about this lesson? I can relaunch it. It'll let you know that it's going to get rid of all that data, and that's okay. And now I can have them take that again and see their results. So once again, just a kind of a great way to get a little feel on how the class is doing, just because you are going to have some kids that aren't going to be as vocal, especially in this weird environment of remote learning and hybrid learning. So I would definitely recommend using the polls feature. I hope this helped you out. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out. Just to kind of get some feedback on the students on remote learning and how they're feeling about the whole process, and just so you can kind of see, if